Wow, it's so great to see you all. First of all, Doug and Lisa, we really do think about your parents every day of our work, and we wear the title of the Richard and Rhoda Goldman Senior Rabbis with just the greatest pride. We really do. And Angela, as you know, I've known you since you were an undergrad, and Jonathan and I are so proud that you have risen to become a leading Jewish voice of this era. But to us, you're a treasured personal friend, and it means the world to us that you and Jacob are here. I so admire people who love to go to the movies and out to dinner by themselves. I look up to them because I just can't. If a movie's really good, I just have to go back and see it right away with Jonathan. If the meal is delicious, I have to go back and eat it with Jonathan. And that's why I love synagogue Judaism. Synagogue Judaism is a deeply satisfying meal, a melange of shared joy, shared sorrows, shared life experience. Whether you are religious or not, Jewish or not, like a really good meal, we gather in minyan to share our Judaism and to seek a sense of belonging, a place for each of us at this table of Judaism. 12 years ago, the leaders of Congregation Emanu-El took a risk in hiring a rabbinic couple. And I have to tell you, for years, board members would sidle up to each of us and whisper to us, you know, most of the people thought this was a terrible idea at the time, but I talked them into it. And so we say a very special thank you to our predecessor, our mentor, and the world's most perfect emeritus rabbi, Rabbi Steve Pierce, who was the first to believe that this could work. And I think that the temple president at the time, Stephen Dinkelspiel, was the second. And we adore you, Stephen. In addition to Rabbi Pierce and our most sacred partnership with David Goldman, who we love, excellent lay leadership has been a hallmark of our 11 years here. Our presidents and board, along with the incomparable Elena Gary, have made sure that all of the donations and expenditures are ethical and transparent. Jonathan and I are grateful to our lay leaders, staff partners, our awesome maintenance crew, our security, and our beloved clergy team for setting this table to share our joys, our sorrows, and our everyday lives with one another. For the past 11 years, we have peddled our vision of a warm and welcoming Kaplanian Center for Jewish Civilizational Living. We have promised big tent Judaism, in which we make room for a myriad of voices and opinions around the table we call Emanu-El. We have stood with Israel. We have envisioned an ultimate peaceful coexistence of Jews and Palestinians. We have laughed, danced, cried our eyes out, and hugged, all with the guarantee of a weekly shared macaroni and cheese, except on Yom Kippur. No one has to join a temple, and hence our belief that Emanu-El needs to be radically welcoming and contribute to your intellect, your spirit, your Jewish identity, and your sense of belonging, and your life purpose. Our kids, Rena and Jenny and Robert, have been our greatest cheerleaders. Rabbi Jonathan Singer has been my collaborator and vision partner. Rabbi Jonathan Singer, AKA Babe. I look forward to many movies and dinners together with you and to embracing our roles as Emanu-El Emeritus rabbis starting on July the 1st. I love you so much, and I love you so much. Thank you.
Rabbis kissing on the bima. Oh, yeah. That's a new one. So 42 years ago, I'm at Pomona College. I'm a sophomore, and the Hillel was kind of moribund, and I got involved to help pick it up. And we're just getting started, and this really cute girl comes in who transferred and says to me, as the vice president of Hillel, "What's wrong with this place? Why haven't you fixed it yet?" That was Rabbi Beth Singer, who inspired me to be a rabbi and do the work that we've done together and to just be the greatest blessing in my life. And I'm so grateful I've worked with you and been in this journey with you. You've also taught me not to go beyond a certain time. So I'm leaving my prepared remarks to honor that. And just to say, first of all, wow. Thank you, everybody, for the work that you do and for being part of this community on this ride with us, that we are part of Shashel HaKabbalah, the chain of tradition to be able to bring things forward and to go from Rabbi Pierce, who is a teacher and inspiration, to Rabbi Bauer's wonderful leadership to lead us forward. We're grateful to be in that journey together. We believe in a Reformed Judaism that's critical and joyful, that's thinking Hasidism in a sense, and that inspires us to connect with others and know that our way is not the only way. That's why I'm so honored to have the interfaith leaders who are here, to have the intellectual leaders who are here, that of SF State, that of USF is here, leaders at Hebrew Union College, so important in our movement, are here. And we're just grateful that all of you are here. I may have spent a little too much time as a rabbi doing B'nai Mitzvah prep as a senior rabbi. I love writing the Divrei Torah, the speeches with the kids. And so often they'll say, oh, the Jews do this, or the Jews do that. And I have to stop them in their writing and say, who are you talking about? We're the Jews. Us. And that's one thing we want to teach you as well. Emanu-El, you are the Jewish future. Look at yourselves and see what you can do to help build that future up in an even stronger way. Because this is a community of leaders, a community of creative people, a community of artists and thinkers, people who push change. And the world needs a progressive Judaism to see wonder and blessing and push back against the nihilism. I love the teaching of Daniel Matt, who taught here a number of times. And of course, in his first book, Essential Kabbalah, he said he came across this teaching that argued that we misunderstand the creation story. And he teaches in this piece of Zohar he found that the rabbi says, no, we're wrong. It's not Adam and Eve who got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. We never left. We don't understand that we're in the garden, and we've pushed God out. And our challenge as religious people from whatever tradition we come from is to see the holy in everyone and to bring the holy back into our lives and understand this planet, as precious as it is the garden. I'll finish with this. We just read last week Ezekiel's dry bones reading, where Ezekiel imagines seeing a valley of dry bones, and God says to Ezekiel, can these dry bones live again? And that brilliant prophet knows the right answer to say to God, only you know, God. only you know, can liberal religion thrive in a world that needs it. Keep helping these dry bones to become flesh again and whole. It's been an honor and a blessing to be part of your journey and to do it with this sacred partner and love. Thanks so much, everybody.